Hey everybody, Jody Dice here. You know me and my wife Wendy, we are missionaries in the world of human trafficking with the Intercultural Department of the Assemblies of God, and we're your missionaries. We do what we do because of you. We get to travel and go and be all parts of searches and things and trainings, and it's all because that you guys are faithful and great to us. So I start this video out, I just want to say a huge thank you about that. I am currently pulled over. I am not driving, and I just wanted to say something to you real quick. I'm actually on my way to speak to a Rotary Club here in Brandon, Mississippi. Seems like since this movie has come out on trafficking lately, a lot of questions, a lot of people are calling, a lot of people wanting to help, which is a great thing. I am super excited about this movie. It's brought the conversation back to the forefront again on human trafficking, but it also gives us the opportunity to talk to everyone freely and openly about what trafficking actually is. And so we would love to be a part of that. We would love to be able to come and share that from our personal experiences and stories, some successes and some that, you know, they're not the endings that you want, but it's the reality of what we do. And so I just want to take this time to say thank you. This past school year, we're gearing up already for fall semesters assemblies, coming up with Say Something School Assembly. They have been blowing up, and that's exciting because there's a lot of students seeing the help that they need extended towards them, and faculty and administrators are seeing the success of the school assembly program. The presenters are knocking it out the park. Kids are responding. Students are able to get help. This past year, they were in Griffin, Georgia. They were in West Michigan. They were in South Mississippi, Louisiana twice. I know I'm missing one somewhere. But this year, it looks like we're already going to be again in Mississippi, Louisiana, Colorado this time, and several more are already showing interest in trying to get it in. And so we've began the conversations of how to bring Say Something in. And if that's something you're interested in, we just recommend you to go to saysomethingassembly.com. There's a request for info on there, or you can actually just kind of scroll through the site and shoot an email to info@saysomethingassembly.com with any questions, and we'll be glad to help you on any of that. Some really cool stories that I think came out of this year. One of them was in a very rural community, farm community, where a 16-year-old girl came forward at the end of the assemblies. It was in Louisiana. And while we were there, she came forward because of sexual abuse and assault and inappropriate touch, whatever her original conversation was. But upon further review, it found out that she was being prostituted out, which makes her, as a 16-year-old, a victim of human trafficking. Well, then she had two more classmates that were involved in the same little ring with her in that town. And then the guy that was doing this to them would take them across the river over into Mississippi, where another guy would do the same thing on that side, which now makes that federal, because they were taken across state lines as minors, so that makes that federal trafficking charges. And so that thing's still on its route. There's things still coming out about that. And it's amazing the bravery of these three young ladies that came forward to share and say something about what was happening in their lives and in their community. We've also had some other things that's gone on. A ton of students that have come forward that were dealing with suicidal thoughts, addictions, abusive relationships, just needing someone to talk to. They've lost family members, like parents here recently, or going through divorce, and they didn't know how to process what was going on. The depression, addictions, vaping, all these things, man. There's hundreds of stories like that that's come out that each one of our team members could tell you that they've encountered. And so we thank you for being a part of that. And so if you want to know more about Say Something, if you want to know more about Free International or the Shepherds, give me a call or shoot me a text at 601-479-2909. I might not be able to get right back with you, but just leave a message, or like I said, texting is probably the best way, and then I can catch up with you as we roll down through there. But look forward to hearing out of some of you guys and ladies, and look forward to find that opportunity. And also in that, we are now starting to have opportunities where you can begin online training. Brad Dennis, who's in charge of all of our find operations, Brad is putting together a training institute that is online. Some of the initial ones have already started. And so the next enrollment, I'll post up a share on how you can join that next enrollment as we get into this. So thank you so much for being a part. Wendy and I love you, and we thank you for all that you do for us. You guys are so awesome. We know that you pray for us. We know that you give out of abundance and out of sacrifice to make sure that we stay on the field doing what we do, and we don't take that for granted. And so we love you guys. We thank you for all you do. God bless.